Welcome to Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery. In BL tonight, Carreras Limited, change in senior management. Been a number of changes recently at Carreras, whether board of directors or in the management team. In this case, advisory. Mr. Dwayne Williams, marketing deployment manager, will be transitioning to a new role in BAT, that's BAT Group, effective end of October 31st, 2022. Now, QWI Investments Limited, updated net asset value here. That's the NAV, unaudited net asset value. As of October 18th, 2022, was Jamaican 118 per share. In terms of net asset value, it's not the market price, but QWI's NAV been struggling a little bit in recent times. Now, the gaming and entertainment giant, Supreme Ventures Limited, ticker symbol SVL, coming out with another corporate action item here. The market likes it, maybe even loves it. Dividend consideration. SVL's board of directors meeting is scheduled for Thursday, October 20th, to consider the payment of an interim dividend for all ordinary shareholders. Now, Magaritaville Turks Limited numbers roaring back here in the first quarter. That's ticker symbol MTL. Magaritaville Turks really, dominating in terms of Turks and Caicos. That's where their whole, geography is, or geographic exposure. They're not really in any other, let's say, countries or so forth. So if you're into that stock or into that shares, that's the in terms of where your risk exposure is. Now, this is for the period ended August 31st, 2022, the first quarter. MTL registered revenue, 1.42 million US versus only $543 US year over year. And we got that right on Business Live. Listen, last year, this time for that quarter, MTL only registered 543 US for that quarter, comparative quarter year over year. This is in terms of coming back, bouncing back pre-COVID levels for Magaritaville Turks. Now, the quarter was actually US 94,000 of net profit versus a net loss of 282,000 US year over year. When you look at that swing, let's just round it up, a 400,000 US swing. They're now making some profit here, almost 100,000 US for the quarter for Magaritaville Turks. Now, also shareholders' equity, important figure here to look at for them in their balance sheet. Total equity ended the quarter at just under 2.4 million US dollars. Tourism is back, and importantly, the cruise ship market is back in Turks for Magaritaville Turks. We end tonight talking about Caribbean Cream Limited, that is KREMI, boosting their second quarter revenue by 33%. Talk about KREMI just displaying and continuing to show in their second quarter KREMI's growth and dominance in getting market share. It has to be coming from somewhere. Now, the second quarter ended August 31st as well. Operating revenue jumped to 645 million and change versus 486 million year over year for KREMI. Net profit was more or less flat at 7.1 million versus 7.2 million. But we've seen this before with KREMI, not once, not twice, but a couple of times. And the thing with KREMI is, you look at that balance sheet, property, plant, and equipment, a couple $100 million there. They speak about it in their MD&A, management discussion analysis. They're adding some cold storage, some more, infrastructure. They're positioning themselves. You see them getting that market share. So don't look at the profits just yet. Listen, they'll probably come roaring back like Paramount Trading, a few other stocks on the market. Total equity for KREMI, end of the quarter, 807 million Jamaican. And that's a wrap. I'm Mark Croskery. This is Business Live. Have a great evening.